we have Kailen and Zombie. Zombie, one of the up-and-coming Steve players within the region, you know, very talented, very, very capable of making PR this season. Kailen, a player on the PR, repping the Joker. So if you're here to watch a high-level Joker play, you've come to the right stream. One thing that Kailen does very well is they consistently look for punishes, and they're able to try and find ways to extend their advantage. However, it may not matter too much when Zombie is already extending with some basic combos. Kailen trying to hold the center stage, but right now it is going to be tough to try and find any way to break through when Steve does eventually get some of these resources. You see the pick being broken, but the Arsene on the line, and Kailen sealing out the stock in a quick fashion. Running off the platform quickly, Kailen is looking to try and seal as fast as they can. Zombie doing whatever they can to extend their advantage. Arsene is almost gone, and Kailen has done a very good job of holding the entire stage. Right now, I do want to see if after this game, Kailen does adapt, maybe take away certain stages from Zombie. He's done a good job holding the stage, trying to force laggy options out from Zombie, but the up smash certainly going to take it coming out from this game. So, looking forward, we do see that Zombie is getting these consistent combos, just a quick 30%, little resistance coming through, but I don't like the consistent minecarts coming out of the corner. Very limited resources of iron coming out from Zombie, but the diamond is now on deck. So moving this wall towards the center of the stage, trying to find a way to build forward and get something out of Kailen, but no commitment coming through except for the Arsene. The minecart intercepts the back air that surely would seal the fate of Zombie. But Kailen just missing a couple options that would certainly seal out the stock, but not enough. Kailen trying to find something that would hopefully close it out, but Zombie getting out of the corner, setting up some quick walls, and it looks like Zombie has to find a way to get off this ledge. Again, using the minecart to get out of disadvantage like we mentioned earlier, but sealing the stock, Zombie takes it up. And looking forward, we do see that Kailen has to find a way to close out the stock. The diamond is also in the tank, coming in for Zombie with that diamond axe online. Kailen looking for any option they can, trying. They may have control of the center stage, but it has not been enough to take Zombie out of this game. These walls have just been stunting Kailen's approach, and the up smash scoops and takes it out. Now Kailen, with this Arsene, you can't let the time just kind of burn down and whittle away. With Zombie looking for some of these options to try and get a combo starter to kind of beat the Arsene out of Kailen, but again, seeing some laggier options, like some of these dares are not connecting yet. They're hitting the shield, the last minute dash attack going relatively unpunished, but the story of this game has been how can Kailen deal with this minecart? Not enough coming through just yet. Looking for any way to break through the zone. Not yet. The TNT trap at the ledge, and the anvil takes it out. So, going into the band, if you are Kailen, you have to think about what stage you are taking, at the minimum, Zombie to. We all know that Steve uses different resources to try and get through, you know, different pickaxes, or whether it's a shovel. I didn't see the stage choice just yet, but we do know that this could dramatically impact what resources are floating up to the top. But let's see. It's PS2 again, so we know this is a pick stage coming in for Zombie. We know that we're going to be favoring stone, so that does explain a little bit of the iron drought that we saw last game. But Kailen comfortable to just kind of hold advantage and just slowly chip away at Zombie. And much to the chagrin of Kailen, this is a sequential. It is sequential on the mining. It may favor towards the stone, but oh, these up air confirms are coming in tight from Kailen and racking up so much percent. I do like the decommitted style, but Zombie, you got to find a way to get some more resources. You're running low on the iron, 1 bar left, but not enough to close it out just yet. Kailen delaying off stage and trying to extend the corner pressure and not following through. Zombie, unfortunately, holding forward just a little too long and not closed out yet coming in from Kailen. Zombie moves back to the center stage, but the back air certainly won't close it out right now. And Kailen might have to find a more creative kill option, possibly an F smash, possibly an up smash, but it hasn't been the back air just yet. The Nair resetting that stage position again. Kailen holding the center and intercepting the minecart with the back air. Kailen at a low 45, and the Arsene comes online to boot. Kailen just trying to find any way to shatter through the defensives that Zombie is using to build up and try and take down these resources. I do want to see how they're going to adapt, maybe pull some pressure out, but no success just yet. Kailen has been trying to find any way to just extend their advantage, 100%, moving up to 32, constantly landing with the anvil on the side of Zombie, and it's not enough to seal the fate of Kailen. Kailen is reaching a percent where some errant moves may take out a good portion of this, but not enough just yet. See Zombie still using these minecarts to try and come out, and the resources at critical levels for Zombie. You have to find a way to get back to stage, regain that stage control, basically throw Kailen off that game so he can pull some of these resources. The diamond is in the chamber though. Kailen at 114, and the minecart not doing too much there just yet, but the up throw not enough. And Arsene is online for Kailen. I think mastery of these blocks is going to be, I was about to say, it's going to have to be integral to Zombie's success in closing out the stock, but not enough just yet. And unfortunately, some of these blocks are iron. Zombie is running a shade low on resources, but that shield pressure is coming in so clutch for it. And now Kailen wising up to the approaching minecart, trying to intercept with a back air. But Zombie not enough, just defend, trying to find any resources they can, carrying Kailen off the stage, but the down tilt not going to poke through. Zombie looking for a way to try and set up their control. They have a few resources running low again, but it's a war of attrition right now. If you are Kailen, you have to find a way to slowly whittle away Zombie and find a way to seal the stock. 169%, not closing out with the F tilt just yet, but Arsene's online. I do like how Kailen is able to try and find some ways to cover, try and find a way to push through in neutral, but again, Zombie tied to the Aegon. Not enough just yet, so the diamond still coming back to haunt Kailen, but good presence of mind to go under the block and recover the stage. The minecart still doing great work for Zombie to try and break through neutral, but Kailen finding any way they can to oppress and zone break onto Zombie. Anvil not doing enough just yet and still surviving. Zombie has been doing a good job, did a good job the first game of finding their kills using unique options, but unfortunately it feels like a lot of these stale options or similar options are coming out from Zombie. And it feels like Kailen is able to finally get some pressure on. Off throw comes out, down throw, up. Oh, the fair comes out, but Kailen looking for these consistent confirms at 109%, threatening the kill onto Zombie. And looking at how far Kailen can push this advantage state. The diamond still in the pocket if this does eventually fade away. Kailen resetting the stage control right now, trying to find any way they can to break through in the back air. Will seal game number 2. So Kailen, your bans are going to be integral to this matchup's success. Like we said last time, there are some stages that you do want to genuinely take away from Steve. You want to take away FD. It's one of the neutral stages in terms of resources, but Hallow Bastion, that is actually a pick stage, if I recall correctly, and depending on where you are on the stage, it's going to sound a little funky, folks, but you can actually pull stone or iron, depending where you are on the stage. So, game 3 between Kailen and Zombie, looking to try and close out this stock and find a way to ensure their winner's life. And Kailen, the same story we saw throughout the course of game 2, consistent pressure, hammering on the shield of Zombie, but equalized with just as quick with some of these combos. But these throw confirm coming out from Kailen. Oh, and not enough. Zombie unfortunately dying. The unforced errors are so pivotal against that player of Kailen's caliber. And now, Zombie trying to set up some control. Again, we saw the success that Steve can have on Hollow Bastion from players like Didi during a MomoCon, but Kailen doing such a good job of threatening Zombie off stage, kind of choosing these linear approaching stage options. Yes, we know that Steve's approach isn't literally linear, you aren't forming a direct line. However, if you choose a consistent option that is going to be a repeated behavior, Kailen certainly will adapt to these situations and find a way to punish. The Arsene has broke offline, but Steve trying to zone break and end that stock with the minecart. I do like that Zombie is using some of the minecarts to try and zone break through. The diamond is online, rapidly approaching higher percents. The workbench on the complete opposite side of the stage. Zombie, you have to find a way to get back some resources. Reset that crafting bench if you have to, but not enough. So, Kailen holding their advantage for dear life, for ensuring they're not approaching too much. Good job not falling for the bait on the F smash. And Kailen waiting for an overcommitment so they can punish. Steve, again, Kailen just looking for these constant conversions and the drag down into the down smash. Kailen with a commanding 3-1 lead. We'd love to see how Kailen is able to continue this advantage state. The minecarts are undeterred in the options coming out from Kailen. These aerial confirms off of the up air have been crisp on the side of Kailen. Zombie has to find a way to break through. They have been holding center stage, but it has not done too much in terms of their own stage presence. They have not been able to mount any sort of lead, and the Arsene is threatening Zombie back against the wall, quite literally for Kailen, but no matter, eventually falling to the up smash. Kailen with a healthy 2 stocks. This is a massive lead. Make sure you hold it. Do not stray from the strategy that has gotten you here. Unfortunately getting hit by the fair and air dodging to the stage. Luckily avoiding the punish, but Zombie maintaining an aggressive stance. Wonder if that is the exact strategy that they do want to look for. But unfortunately, not closing out just yet. Kailen looking for some of these options. Oh, looking for the roll out. A good idea coming from Kailen, but not enough. The back air sending Kailen off stage. Air dodging 2. The Arsene is almost offline. Kailen looking for the close. The fair, not enough. And right now, Zombie has another diamond in the pocket at 101%. You have to find any way to keep mounting these resources. The diamond is online again. Be careful of the minecart and good presence of mind to not wait. Looking for. And closing it out with the, not enough. The back air not closing out the stock. Trying to find any way they can to seal this game. The back throw to reset that stage control. But unfortunately, Zombie will fall. Good games. And just a friendly reminder to everyone watching this stream, always sync your pro controllers. So we have Danye and Spickles coming up to the stream. Danye, a staple of the Georgia Smash scene, one of the top Bowsers within the state, doing a great job of holding down the fort and carrying the banner into the new era of